ideas. Hi guys, so in this video I'm just going to talk about a few ideas for how you might want to outfit a canoe. By no means is this the only way. Depending on the paddling, it's not going to be the best way either, but it's certainly a way I found has worked for what I do. A few things about the canoe before we start. Venture Afon, really nice boat, brilliant on white water, good for touring, big enough boat as well. There's a few features on it that are really good. We'll talk about those as a bit of a close-up in a bit. Hopefully you find this useful. It's certainly something I struggled to find when I was outfitting it, is inspiration for how you might want to do it. If you do like it, don't forget to like and subscribe at the bottom. Let's have a closer look at some of the bits. So, first thing to talk about, gunnels on the boat. On the Afon, the gunnels are built in. Really nice touch, little recess in it. Helps to make the lacing and the nuts and the bolts just fit a lot neater along the side of the boat. So they're generally going to wear a lot better. They're going to last a lot longer in it. Venture are really good. They pre-drilled the holes in this boat for me, just based on the outfitting and the information I gave them. Really nice touch. I've then added my own rope after that I can source. Just a higher braking strength really, just in case I need to put any sort of weight on the gear loops for any reason. The next bit to talk about, I fitted my end grabs. Really need to be tight enough that you can't fit your whole hand through them. So mine aren't bad, but could probably be a little bit tighter, just where they've loosened off over time. Then painter, personal preference really. Some people I know like to get them about halfway in the boat. Personally, I find they're a lot more flexible if I want to use them, if I've got them the full length of the boat. With my airbags, I've gone for something a little bit different with this boat. So I've still put them in as though I was whitewater all the time. So I've got my strap, that's anchored at the bottom of the canoe, just so they don't pop out on white water. But what I have done, because I've set the boat up for solo paddling, is at the back of the canoe I've got a smaller airbag that's butted up against the seat just to help it stay in the boat a bit better for me. And at the front of the canoe I've actually gone for a longer airbag. Because I've set it up for solo, realistically I'm not going to get much weight in the front of the boat. So I've tried to get as much airbag space in it as I can, hence the longer airbag. So for canoe sailing, some people like to add a sailing seat at the front. As I said earlier, I've set mine up purely for solo, so I've gone with the sailing thwart instead. Literally really simple, plank of wood, hole in the middle for my canoe pole to turn into the mast. Then at the bottom of the canoe I've got my mast foot, just so it goes in, keeps it nice and straight for me. Now with the kneeling thwart and the yoke, these were factory fitted. I didn't tell them to put them anywhere else. What I have found is, because of the way I've set the canoe up, they could both do with going a lot further forward in the canoe, just to make it a lot more level when I'm paddling it. At the moment it's really back heavy. Not necessarily an issue a lot of the time, but it would certainly help if I was a bit further forward in the boat. One thing I have found though, as nice as the yoke is in this boat for me, I can't currently carry it on my own because the canoe itself is very back heavy, and I'd have to attach a weight at the front just to help balance it out for me. So for now I've just started employing a fellow paddler to help me carry it down to wherever I want to go. Not the best solution long term, but it does do the job at the moment. With the seats and the kneeling thwart in the Afon, one thing they have got as standard, really good innovation, is the new seat hangers for them. Really nice touch, completely adjustable. I can adjust the height and I can adjust the angle of the seat or the kneeling port. So really nice touch there, really like those. Hopefully you found that really useful. Like I said at the start, if you liked what you saw, don't forget to like and subscribe at the bottom. And I'm going to put links in the description for any of the parts of the boat I spoke about whilst we were going through it.